All right, guys, welcome to the Big Shed Podcast. Make sure you guys like, subscribe for more information we're putting out. But what I want to do, I want to actually give my take on the fight. Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. I will say that I will take my hats off to both guys for actually allowing themselves, to get in the ring. You got to give them credit for that, just because guys they're not getting in the ring with each other. They're cherishing the undefeated record, and they're not running across the other guys that's undefeated as well. But what I will say is I got to take my hats off to these guys. We had Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. A few months ago, we got Canelo Alvarez coming up versus Jermell Charlo. It's another good one. So these guys are actually coming up against each other. But let's go ahead and look at this fight. So what I took away from this fight, Terrence Crawford, he was on point. I got to give it to him. The guy was on point. It was his best performance I've seen. His counter punching was on point. The guy just actually, he was just elusive. His defense was impeccable. The guy was, what can I say? Terrence is the guy. He did his thing. His jab content, he was jabbing. He was catching him with the jabs each time, just catching him with the jabs. The counter punching was just, it was great. Put me in the mind of what Floyd used to do. It was a great counter punch. He was making him pay for every time he made a mistake. Earl was trying to get in. He was trying to do his hip. Some seemed off about him. But you got to give Terrence his credit for him doing what he had to do. Terrence is the reason why Earl was doing what Earl was doing. I will say Earl was off a little bit. I'm not thinking they should go back right off top with a rematch. They don't need to do that. I would think if I'm Earl, I'd try to fight a fight before that. That may be part of the problem. He was so off. Yes, I wasn't surprised that Terrence won the fight. I was more surprised of how easily he won the fight. But I think with Earl, he needs to probably go back and have a fight before he fight that. It was an 18-month layoff for him. But I'm not doing that. That's not taking nothing away from Terrence, because Terrence did what he did, and he was a great. The guy was a great guy. Terrence was great. There's no way around it. He was great. But Earl got to get his leg back if he want to get another shot. He does have the rematch clause. So let's see how that works out. See what happens with Earl. See if he gonna rematch him immediately. If he gonna try to fight somebody else. You got guys like that Terrence. What's next for Terrence Crawford? He's gonna enjoy what he got. He's the undisputed, first ever undisputed champion. So let's give him his flowers. Terrence, great. You put on for Nebraska. You put on for people that love boxing. You handled your business. But the guys who will be next, who would you guys think in the coming will be next for Terrence? You got Boots Ennis. He's 31-0. You got Tim Tszyu. He's a good guy. 23, 24-0. You got the rematch with Earl. It ain't much for Terrence really to have to prove, honestly. Who has he really got left to fight outside of Boots Ennis in that division? He's the last 10 fighters. He's put him in the ground. He put him on the ground. He's pretty good at it. So tell me who you guys think is the next fight for Terrence, and also tell me what do you think. What is Earl gonna do next? Like, what's his next move? What would you do if you was Earl? Let me know what you guys think about that. Leave that in the comments. And man, I'm excited for the fights that's been going on in this boxing, man. It's been great. Fights have been great. It's been amazing. These guys are coming up against each other. We got another fight with, like I said, Canelo and Charlo in September, I believe. So we got another one coming up. So we're going to see that come. And like I said, for more content, man, you guys following, like, subscribe to my channel, The Big Shed Podcast. All right, man. Thank you.